Hello, welcome to Gus McDowell Strategy and Tactics, and thank you to our subscribers. Today we're playing Sonalyst Combat Systems Fleet Command, an operational level naval combat simulator. Please remember to like the video and subscribe for more great strategy and tactics content. And if you want to show your support with a donation, the links are in the description. In this campaign, The Dragon and the Eagle, we look at a series of fictional naval clashes between the United States of America and the Chinese Communist Party in the alternate 1990s world of Fleet Command. So far in the campaign, we saw the outbreak of conflict between the USA and the CCP in the Andaman Sea. The US, with UK and Australian allies, broke a combined Russian-Chinese blockade of the western end of the Malacca Strait. This was followed by an unsuccessful People's Liberation Army Navy, or PLAN, invasion of the Spratly Islands in the South China Sea. This attempt to blockade the eastern end of the Malacca Strait was repelled by Taiwanese and SEAC naval forces. Then, suppression of enemy air defences by the US Navy destroyed an airbase, command centre, logistics node and surface-to-air missile defences. This opened the way for the United States Marine Corps to cripple PLAN submarine operations based out of southern Hainan by destroying supporting land infrastructure in an amphibious raid. Later, in a clandestine mission, USS Valley Forge sank a number of boats infiltrating PLAN special forces onto the Taiwanese coast in preparation for an invasion. Next, a US Surface Action Group, consisting of a guided missile cruiser and 2 guided missile destroyers, transited the Taiwan Strait. The following naval action resulted in a decisive defeat for the PLAN and PLAAF. But, rather than deter the CCP, the loss of face caused by this defeat has only made further conflict more likely. And an unsuccessful invasion of Okinawa and southern Japan, resulting in the destruction of the PLAN Northern Fleet, has left the CCP boxed in with few choices. In this 6-part scenario, Taiwan Strait, the CCP has initiated a very intense media campaign to gain support for a forcible reunification with Taiwan. The CCP is mobilizing a major PLAN force to take control of the Taiwan Strait and begin an assault on Taiwan. Your mission is to proceed toward Taiwan and assume an optimum tactical position from which to operate with Taiwan naval and air units to launch air, surface and subsurface attacks against PLAN forces. Mission tasking: proceed to a position to the southwest of Taiwan and together with allied Taiwanese naval forces thwart PLAN forces from closing the strait. You are also responsible for preventing any invasion forces from assaulting Taiwan. Your mission will be completed when PLAN forces withdraw or cease hostilities. You may receive tasking to eliminate designated land targets. Good luck. This is the area of operations, the waters around Taiwan. It is 0700 hours, overcast with low cloud. To the south of Taiwan, the Bashi Channel, the Babuyan Islands and the Batanes in the Philippines. In the centre, Taiwan. The capital, Taipei, is nestled amongst hills at the northern end of the island. East of Taiwan, the tiny Japanese island of Yonaguni, with the Ishigaki-jima Islands to the east. The big landmass to the west is, of course, mainland China. And between China and Taiwan is the Taiwan Strait. Let's review the intelligence. Intelligence message. During recent joint Taiwanese and US naval exercises, 1 US destroyer and 2 Taiwanese frigates were sunk by a massive PLAN air and surface-launched cruise missile strike. In addition, Taiwanese naval bases at Soying, Makung and Keelung were damaged by air attacks and long-range land-based ballistic missiles. PLAN forces continue to mobilize to take control of the strait in preparation for an eventual assault on Taiwan. The PRC government is trying to save face and build a base of power after recent setbacks in Burma and the Strait of Malacca. As such, the gloves are off. US forces are authorised to engage any PLA forces on hostile act, such as launching missiles, or hostile intent, such as manoeuvring towards US ships or aircraft, or for submarines, remaining submerged. Let's enable ship labels. and examine friendly forces. There are a lot, and we will start in the north. With USS Santa Fe, SSN 763. Operated by the United States as a Los Angeles-class attack submarine, she is 351 feet long with a beam of 51 feet, maximum speed of 32 knots, and maximum depth of 1,473 feet. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, low-frequency passive sonar, surface ESM, visual, and ship surface radar short range. She carries 26 Mark 48 ADCAP torpedoes, 6 Tomahawk land attack missiles, and 6 Tomahawk anti-shipping missiles. She will be a reserve land strike platform. Next, in Taiwan, the Hsinchu Air Base. This is home to one squadron of 6 F-16 Fighting Falcon fighter aircraft capable of anti-surface warfare, anti-air warfare and strike missions, one squadron of 4 F-5E Tiger II fighter aircraft capable of anti-surface warfare, anti-air warfare and strike missions, and one squadron of 4 S-70 Thunderhawk helicopters capable of anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare and strike missions. Let's order 2 of the F-16 Fighting Falcons to prepare to take off. And 2 Tigers. And 2 helicopters.
This is Tower, permission to take off. Can do, out.
West of Hsinchu, in the Taiwan Strait, is an S-2E tracker. Operated by Taiwan as an anti-submarine warfare aircraft, the tracker has a top speed of 190 knots, maximum altitude of 25,000 feet, and range of 1,350 nautical miles. Sensors include aircraft visual, aircraft radar long range, aircraft ESM medium range, magnetic anomaly detection, passive sonobuoy, and active sonobuoy. The tracker carries 4 Mark 44 torpedoes. She is hunting submarines. And operating in concert with the ROCS Fengyang FFG 933. Operated by Taiwan as a Knox-class guided missile frigate, she is 399 feet long with a beam of 43 feet and maximum speed of 27 knots. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, low-frequency passive sonar, surface ESM, visual, ship air radar medium range, ship surface radar medium range, and fire control radar. She carries 8 Harpoon missiles, 16 Mark 46 torpedoes, guns, and cannon. Good anti-submarine warfare and anti-surface warfare capability, but minimal air defense. Further south in Taiwan, the Chaoyi Air Base. This is home to one squadron of 6 F-16 Fighting Falcon fighter aircraft, one squadron of 4 S-70 Thunderhawk helicopters, and one squadron of 6 S-2E trackers capable of anti-submarine warfare and anti-surface warfare missions, one already airborne. Let's order 1 helicopter to Alert 15, 2 trackers to Alert 15, and 4 Falcons to take off immediately.
This is Tower, permission to take off. Affirmative, out.
Further south, the Taiwanese ROCS Haiou PCFG-5. Operated by Taiwan as a High-Hull class patrol craft, she is 65 feet long with a beam of 17 feet and maximum speed of 36 knots. Sensors include surface ESM, visual, ship-air radar short range, and fire control radar. She carries two Hyungfang HF-1 anti-shipping missiles, modelled here as SSN-2 Styx surface-to-surface missiles. A naval strike, two-shot wonder, with no self-defense capability. More high-oil. The ROCS Qianyang DD912. Operated by Taiwan as a Gearing-class destroyer, she is 365 feet long with a beam of 38 feet and maximum speed of 32 knots. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, surface ESM, visual, ship-air radar medium range, ship-surface radar medium range, and fire control radar. She carries 6 Mark 46 torpedoes, 4 Harpoon missiles, guns, and cannon. Lurking in a patch of deep water is ROCS Hailung SSK 793. Operated by Taiwan as a Hailung-class attack submarine, she is 204 feet long with a beam of 24 feet, maximum speed of 22 knots, and maximum depth of 789 feet. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, high-frequency passive sonar, surface ESM, visual, and ship-surface radar short range. She carries 20 53cm torpedoes. Comms are available in 7 minutes. Also, the ROCS Haihu SSK 794, another Hailung class. The US also has a submarine in the area, USS Connecticut SSN 22. Operated by the United States as a Seawolf class nuclear-powered attack submarine, she is 332 feet long with a beam of 59 feet, maximum speed of 35 knots, and maximum depth of 1,473 feet. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, low-frequency passive sonar, surface ESM, visual, and ship-surface radar short range. She carries 20 Mark 48 advanced capability ADCAP torpedoes, 16 Tomahawk land attack missiles, and 16 Tomahawk anti-shipping missiles. Comms are available in 10 minutes. Off the south coast of Taiwan is the ROCS Liaoyang DD921, another Gearing-class destroyer. In the airspace over the Bashi Channel, 2 F-15 Strike Eagles protect an E3 sentry. Operated by the United States as a fighter attack aircraft, the F-15 Strike Eagle has a top speed of 1500 knots, maximum altitude of 60,000 feet, and range of 2,500 nautical miles. Sensors include aircraft visual, aircraft radar long range, and aircraft ESM medium range. The Strike Eagles carry 2 AIM-120 advanced medium range air-to-air missiles, 2 AGM-65 Maverick air-to-surface missiles, 2 AGM-88 high-speed anti-radiation missiles, and guns. Their role is to protect the sentry. The mighty E3 Sentry. Operated by the United States as an airborne early warning aircraft, the E3 Sentry has a top speed of 460 knots, maximum altitude of 37,000 feet, and range of 5,000 nautical miles. Sensors include aircraft visual, aircraft early warning radar long range, and aircraft ESM long range, fire control jamming, and radar jamming. The Sentry is unarmed, but lethal. The The Sentry originated from Lawag Air Base in northwestern Luzon in the Philippines. Ordinarily a civilian airport, the base is temporarily home to 5 E3 Sentries, 1 already airborne, and 1 squadron of 14 F-15 Strike Eagles capable of anti-surface warfare, anti-air warfare and strike missions, 2 already airborne. Let's launch a second airborne early warning package in case the first needs to abort.
This is Tower, permission to take off. Roger.
Last but not least, the Carrier Battle Group, the strike arm of the US Navy. Centred on the USS Carl Vinson CVN-70. Operated by the United States as a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, she is 1,020 feet long with a beam of 235 feet and maximum speed of 30 knots. Sensors include surface ESM, visual, ship-air radar medium range, ship-surface radar medium range, fire control radar, and active intercept. She carries 24 enhanced Sea Sparrow missile surface-to-air missiles and cannon for self-defense. Her main weapon is the Embarked Air Group. She has 2 Tomcats and 2 Hornets on the catapults. The air group consists of 1 squadron of 14 F-14 Tomcats, capable of anti-surface warfare and anti-air warfare missions, 2 squadrons of 20 FA-18 Hornets, capable of anti-surface warfare, anti-air warfare and strike missions, 4 SH-60F Seahawk helicopters, capable of anti-submarine warfare and anti-surface warfare missions, 4 EA-6B Prowlers, capable of supporting anti-surface warfare and strike missions, 3 E2 Hawkeye, 10 S3 Vikings, capable of anti-submarine warfare and anti-surface warfare missions, and 2 ES3 Vikings, capable of supporting anti-surface warfare missions. Let's launch the ready Tomcats. Put 2 more at Alert 5, and 2 more at Alert 15. Launch the ready Hornets, 2 more at Alert 5, and 2 more at Alert 15. Put an E2 Hawkeye on Alert 15, and configure 4 Vikings for anti-submarine warfare.
Green deck, get those aircraft airborne. Affirmative out.
First of the picket ships is the USS Porter, DDG-78. Operated by the United States as an Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer, she is 460 feet in length with a beam of 57 feet and maximum speed of 32 knots. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, surface ESM, visual, low-frequency passive sonar, ship-air radar long-range, ship-surface radar medium-range, and fire control radar. She carries 68 SM-2 surface-to-air missiles, 6 Tomahawk anti-shipping missiles, 10 Tomahawk land attack missiles, 8 Harpoon missiles, 8 Mark 46 torpedoes, 4 Mark 50 torpedoes, guns, and cannon. Very capable of sweeping the way ahead. USS Curtis Wilbur, another Arleigh Burke, is also on picket on the likely air threat axis. And USS Mitchell, DDG-57, hiding in back. Next, the inner screen is provided by the USS Rents, FFG-46. Operated by the United States as an Oliver Hazard Perry class guided missile frigate, she is 409 feet long with a beam of 48 feet and maximum speed of 29 knots. Sensors include high-frequency active sonar, active intercept, surface ESM, visual, low-frequency passive sonar, ship air radar medium range, ship surface radar medium range, and fire control radar. She carries 36 Standard Missile 1 medium-range surface-to-air missiles, 4 Harpoon missiles, 8 Mark 46 torpedoes, 4 Mark 50 torpedoes, guns, and cannon. Rents also has 2 SH-60 Romeo Seahawk helicopters for anti-submarine warfare patrols. Let's order one to launch and the other at alert 15.
You are cleared to launch aircraft. Will do. Roger, out.
Between Rents and the Curtis Wilbur is the outer screen, provided by the USS Philippine Sea, CG-58. Operated by the United States as a Ticonderoga-class vertical launch system guided missile cruiser, she is 531 feet long with a beam of 56 feet and maximum speed of 30 knots. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, surface ESM, visual, low-frequency passive sonar, ship air radar long range, ship surface radar medium range, and fire control radar. She carries 98 SM-2 surface-to-air missiles, 10 Tomahawk land attack missiles, 12 Mark 46 torpedoes, 10 Tomahawk anti-shipping missiles, 8 Harpoon missiles, 4 Mark 50 torpedoes, guns, and cannon. The Tycho class is a good all-rounder, capable of long-range anti-air warfare, anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, and strike missions. On the starboard quarter, USS Port Royal, CG-73, another Tycho class guided missile cruiser, completes the outer screen. Port Royal also has 2 SH-60 Romeo Seahawk helicopters for anti-submarine warfare patrols.
Get that aircraft airborne. We'll go out.
USS Samuel B. Roberts, FFG-58, another Oliver Hazard Perry, completes the inner screen. Let's order one of the Seahawks to launch and the other at alert 15.
Launch aircraft immediately. We'll go out.
USS Moosebrugger DD-980 is the first of our missile trucks. Operated by the United States as a Spruance-class destroyer, she is 530 feet long with a beam of 55 feet and maximum speed of 33 knots. Sensors include medium-frequency active sonar, active intercept, surface ESM, visual, low-frequency passive sonar, ship air radar medium range, ship surface radar medium range, and fire control radar. She carries 8 Enhanced Sea Sparrow missile surface-to-air missiles, 30 Tomahawk land attack missiles, 18 Mark 46 torpedoes, 21 Tomahawk anti-shipping missiles, 8 Harpoon missiles, 4 Mark 50 torpedoes, guns, and cannon. She has a powerful anti-surface warfare and strike capability, but relies on the screens for air warfare defense. Also, USS Haler DD-997, another Spruance-class destroyer and a missile truck. Let's order one of the Seahawks to launch and the other at alert 15.
Get those aircraft airborne. Affirmative out.
Okay, so let's start the mission.
This is track 0254. Entering the circuit, over. Stay at comms depth. Affirmative out.
Hailung is ordered to stay at comms depth.
Roger, out.
The S2E tracker commences anti-submarine warfare search ahead of Fongyang.
Affirmative.
Will do. Roger, out.
The Taiwanese ships increase speed.
Out.
Will do. Roger, out. Roger.
They are looking to intercept the unknown surface contacts.
Will do.
Any of these could be PLAN warships.
Classified track 8157. Will do. Out.
The picket ship Curtis Wilbur activates sonar
Will do out.
and air search radar,
Roger out.
as it is sitting on the air threat axis.
Roger.
The remaining ships activate sonar,
Will do.
but remain MCON black for radar emissions.
Out. Roger, out. Roger. Roger. Wilco. Roger. Track 8157 is proceed to station. Roger out. Affirmative out.
Philippine Sea also orders the anti-submarine warfare helicopter aloft.
Launch aircraft. Affirmative.
New contact, Sierra 1, dead ahead of the carrier battle group. And no anti-submarine warfare helicopters up. Out of torpedo range for now. No identification just yet.
Take station. Roger.
Just over a minute to the aircraft launch. Vampire, Vampire! Port! Curtis Wilbur engages.
Killing track 8211 out. Missile away. Track 8211.
The other ships are out of range.
Engaging track 8213. Affirmative.
The picket ship fights alone.
Take track 8211. Will do. Roger out. Birds away. Track 8. VID track 8213. Will do. Killing track 8213. Will do. Roger out. Missile away. Track 8213. Engaging track 8212. Wilco out. Weapon away. Track 8. Kill track 8212. Will do. Weapon away. Track 8212.
High priority intelligence message received.
Proceeding to station. Will do.
All inbound missiles defeated. Somewhere over the horizon is a launch platform. The first Tomcats launch. The Hornets close behind.
Will do. Out.
The Hornets vector west.
Can do. Out.
Let's pause and review messages. High priority intelligence message received. PLA and submarines are positioned throughout the Taiwan Strait. Great, something to look forward to. Time to launch Vikings. and Tomcats.
You are cleared to launch aircraft. Will do.
The Tomcats vector on an inbound unknown air contact.
Classified track 8187. Can do. Roger. Out.
The Hornets hunt the launch platform.
Out.
The F-16 Fighting Falcons have taken off from Hsinchu Air Base.
Can do. Roger. Out.
They form a picket line covering the northern approaches.
Can do. Out. Can do. Out.
Hsinchu orders a Thunderhawk to take off.
This is Tower. Permission to take off. Wilco. Out. Get those aircraft airborne. Wilco. Out.
Fong-Yang also orders her anti-submarine warfare helicopter to take off. More inbound air contacts. From Waisha Air Base. The first at 534 knots, probable military. The second also. The closer contact is at 379 knots, possible military, perhaps a Xi'an maritime strike bomber.
ID track 8154. Can do.
Missile launch.
Emergency emitter bearing. Can do. Out.
Hostile act. Curtis Wilbur immediately engages.
Engage track 8187. Roger. Weapon away. Track 8187.
The Tomcats disengage to outrange the missiles.
Will do. Roger. Out.
Chaff. The contact is maneuvering. Almost.
Splash track 8187.
Splash 1 Shenyang J-11, a Su-27 Flanker B variant.
Out.
The Tomcats re-engage.
ID track 8210. Will do. Roger. Out.
New tasking message received.
Can do. Emergency emitter bearing 296.
Launch platform detected. The Hornets depart.
Track 8154. Will do.
Curtis Wilbur engages with an SM-2.
Engage track 8159. Out. Missile away. Track 8159.
More Tomcats and Hornets move to the catapult. This is a good time to pause the action for now and come back to the operation in the next episode. In this episode, PLAN forces ambushed a US Navy carrier battle group with missile attacks, inbound aircraft, and a submarine, losing a Shenyang J-11 in the process. In the next episode, the US carrier battle group must continue to defend Taiwan against air, surface, and subsurface threats. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for the next episode.